Welcome to another episode of The Latest to Admire. Today, I am happy to have a conversation with the band The Borin Brothers. Thank you guys so much for being on my show. I'm so excited to talk with you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having us.
So let's get started. So, where do you find inspiration for your songs?
I think the main inspiration for our songs so far has been just real life experiences. Um, a little bit about me is that I kind of went through a heartbreak in the beginning of this year, and it was a pretty bad relationship. So I really took a lot of the feelings that I had from that relationship and put into songs. And so yeah, that's lyrically for me. What about you for like guitar?
I don't know. I listen to a bunch of stuff, so just put it together. Like inspirations from random bands, random parts. Sure.
Yeah,
Cool.
we love the neighborhood, the 1975, John Mayer. If you're looking more for like actual names, that's probably where we kind of
Cool.
yeah.
Yeah. Um, yeah, that's such the like a good thing about songwriting that you can just put all your emotions into it and whatever you're going through.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is there a song of yours that is your favorite?
Hmm.
My favorite
Well, they're not out yet.
Yeah, they're released.
the my favorite one that's out is I Told You Everything. But on August 9th, we're releasing Butterflies, which is gonna be, I think
New
it's our new favorite for sure.
We
Oh,
have a lot more.
a lot.
Yeah, we do.
yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah. Is there a song that you are currently obsessed with?
What do you, I'm obsessed with a song from Gorillaz that's called Dirty Harry.
Hmm.
It's really good. Um, yeah, I just recently got into the band Gorillaz, so I'm kind of liking them right now.
Oh, cool. I haven't heard that song.
Really? Yeah, it's a deep cut of theirs. It's
No, it's famous.
Is it?
It's really
Yeah.
famous.
Okay, if he says it. Then, yeah.
Yeah. I'll have to look that up.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm obsessed with Machine Gun Kelly's new song he just recently released, Lonely Road, with the artist Jelly Roll.
Jelly Roll. Yeah, I heard
I
about
like
it. That's
I
cool.
heard about
Yeah,
Yeah, it's so good.
really. Yeah, we'll give it
Yeah,
a listen after this.
cool. Yeah, I've also been just like, I don't know, going back and getting re-obsessed with artists like I used to be, and then I didn't listen to for a while.
Yeah,
So, yeah, that's
nice.
the fun thing about music, just always get going back to things.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. Um, So, is there an artist or song that you consider to be the gold standard when it comes to songwriting and storytelling?
I think I think an artist I definitely have to give credit to is John Mayer. Um he takes it really seems like he takes such good care of like the stories that he puts in a song. Like there's so much um like he uses such good words and good rhymes and good storytelling to kind of like put his songs together. So I think as an art as a songwriter, I can really give a lot of credit to John Mayer for that.
Oh, cool. I love that. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's such um a, a great musician and songwriter.
he is. Yeah, he is.
Yeah, So I love writing lyrics, and one of my favorite musicians is Macy Peters.
I've heard it.
I've never heard of
And what's a song by her that maybe we know?
Um, Maybe John Hughes movie. Uh,
Mm, haven't heard of it.
I'm trying to think. I mean, she has there's a lot of other ones from and as soon as you asked me that, I'm blanking on all of her songs, but I'm obsessed with them. She's amazing. I love her.
That's awesome.
So, so I am pop culture obsessed, and I go in stages of shows that I cannot stop watching. Is there a show that you guys are currently obsessed with?
Like a TV show?
Yeah.
Um,
Oh,
I okay, this is gonna, I mean, I don't know how to say
don't
this,
really
but
watch TV
well,
that
well, well, we don't really watch TV that much, but last night I put on Lego Batman.
Mhm.
It was really good. It's really good. It's a kids movie,
Batman
but it's
cartoons are great.
yeah, Batman cartoons are great. I love them, to be honest. So
Cool.
probably that one.
Yeah. Oh, cool. I haven't seen that one.
You should. It's really good.
Yeah, I'll add it to my list. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I've been rewatching some shows that are some of my favorite shows recently that I've been rewatching the show Royal Pains.
I've heard of it.
Yeah, and then the show White Collar.
Heard of
Those
that
are two of my all-time favorite shows, so I've been rewatching those all the time.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Um, yeah, do you have like a go-to comfort show or movie?
Mm.
Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo. Mystery Incorporated, for
Oh
sure.
yeah.
I'll agree on that one.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
favorite.
Oh, I love that. Well, Scooby-Doo is great. I love Scooby-Doo, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. So, what song, no matter how many times you hear it, can always make you emotional?
For me, it's um Falling for You by the 1975.
Oh,
That's mine. What's yours?
Um,
Phil Collins one?
no. Um, I don't know. Like most John Mayer songs, like Stop This Train is great. It's sad, but it's good.
yeah,
What about you?
Mine's probably About You, the 975. I don't listen to it that much, but when I do, it's pretty nice.
yeah. Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really any Ben Platt song can make
Nice.
me just either I will be like singing along or I will be crying through the whole thing. He is one of my favorite artists, and my family and I saw him when he came to Denver on
Nice.
tour, which was the coolest thing, and I was just like crying the whole time. Like from the moment he walked on stage, I just started bawling.
That's real, yeah. Yeah.
um, so if you had a warning label, what would yours say?
A warning label?
Yes.
Like
Like, warning, don't do that.
oh, like don't do it.
Yeah.
Um, I'd I'd probably say I'd probably say, as cliche as it may sound, is like even in really hard times, don't give up and don't let your emotions get the best of you. And just keep your head up. I think that's my warning label. Do not persevere. Don't give up, is what I'd say.
Oh, I love that one. Yeah. Um, so, what genre of movie would your life story be told as?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Thank you.
That's a really good question. Um, I I'd probably say I'd combine the two of a rom-com and an action movie.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So romance, but also action somewhere, you know, that's what I say.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. I love that. Yeah. Rom-coms are some of my favorite movies, so yeah, I would want my life to be a rom-com.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I think a mix of a rom-com and a musical, actually.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. That's awesome.
So, yeah, so what do you find to be the biggest challenge with creating music in the age of social media?
Mm. Well, these days,
It's being original, probably.
well, I'd say also like these days, social media, as you know, social media is probably the biggest part in an artist's life. It's the way that an artist survives. So I think staying original, like Danny said, and I wouldn't say that's the hardest part. I'm just saying like to stay original, but I think the hardest part is probably um
Like what? Like communicating with fans and like making sure everybody's like a part of the
yeah, I think the responsibility kind of like building a community and making sure everybody is feels okay and feels safe and
like at
feels like
home in our music.
yeah, it feels like they can be at home in our music. I think that's such an important thing of what we're building right now is kind of like expressing love and kind of showing kids our age and younger or older that they're important, that they matter. Um, I think social media in itself is probably just the hardest part. I don't know exactly what how to intricately like say that, but I think building a community is definitely it takes time and that's what we're doing right now. So yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. Yeah. Um, so what is something that people are always surprised to learn about you?
Well, firstly that our last name is Borin and it's not like we're
It's not like a stage name.
yeah, it's
but
not a stage name, it's our last name. And just the fact that we're actually brothers, we're not friends from 10 years ago. We're brothers and we love music and it's our passion.
Yeah, yeah,
That's yeah.
yeah. Oh, I love that. Yeah. Yeah. So, do you have like a go-to song or artist that you always put on?
Yes. My favorite song of all time is This Must Be My Dream by the 1975. I think I've streamed that song last year like at least 1,000 times and I still listen to it like it's the first time. So
Yeah. Oh, cool.
yeah.
Yeah. Um, yeah, I just always have Ben Platt on repeat like 24/7. So all his music, I think I know like every word to every song.
That's awesome. It's a good feeling for sure to have
Yeah.
an artist or song that you can,
Right.
always play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I remember when my family and I were waiting in line for his concert, and one of the people who worked at the theater he was at, I was talking with them about Ben Platt, and I was like, yeah, I know. I told them like I know every word to every one of his songs, and he was like, well, I expect you to be singing along to all of them.
Oh, that's awesome.
So
Awesome.
and yeah, and I was singing along to all of them. Like my sister and my mom were right by me. I was just like shouting every word.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's so cool.
Yeah. Um, so what in your life brings you the most joy?
Oh, that's an amazing question. Do you want to say something?
I don't know, like surfing, family, friends, girlfriend.
Yeah, I'd say God for sure. Is what brings me the most joy, and just writing my music on paper. It's therapeutic, like just being able to have the privilege to share my music with other people, or our music with other people. I think that's what brings me the most joy for sure. What do you believe?
Definitely performing as a band. It's my
Yeah.
favorite thing.
Definitely.
I love surfing, and yeah, that's it.
I love that. Yeah. Um, Yeah, I think that's so I think surfing, anybody that can do it, I think is so impressive because I think it's such a cool sport, and I have terrible balance, so I know if I ever tried that, I would just immediately fall right off. So I'm always impressed by anybody who can like actually stand on the
Yeah.
board.
Danny is crazy. Danny is really good. He's better than all of and than both of us combined. So
Oh, cool. Yeah,
yeah.
well, that's very impressive.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. So I love inspiring and motivational quotes. And this week, my favorite quotation is some people are going to leave, but that's not the end of your story. That's the end of their part in your story.
Hmm.
Is there a quotation that has inspired you lately?
Um, that's a really good one, by the way. That made me think. And I don't know. I think I'm like I said before, I think a big thing in our life right now is just like loving and growing. That I think that's just if you have people in your life that love and care about you, reciprocate that love and make friends, build communities. I think love is the greatest thing that any human can give to one another.
Yeah.
So I think, yeah, loving and growing. That if that were a quote, just loving and growing, I think that's what I would say.
Yeah. Oh, I love that one. I think that's a great one.
Thank you.
Yeah. Um, well, that was my final question for you guys. I have had so much fun talking with you. So
Us
Thank
thank
you.
too.
you. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank
Of
you,
course.
Maya. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Yeah, and I am very excited for your new song to come out. So,
Thank you. Thank you so much.
yeah, yeah, and to hear all of your new music and see everything that you guys continue to do.
Thank you,
Thank
Maya.
you.
It means a lot. Thank you so much.
Of course, yeah. And Yeah, so thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.
You as well.
Thank you.
Thank you. And that's a wrap on today's edition of the latest with Maya.